one of the big, you know, people in the scene as far as NYC, and definitely doing a lot of work as far as streaming, but not not a not a slouch as a contender either. I believe he got like 17th at Evo, I want to say, this year, something like that. Very strong placing for a character that people would say is probably around the lower part of the tier list. I do think Dalsum, as somebody who plays Dalsum, I think he is okay sometimes, but you have to play 100% all the time. And as bad as things can get in Street Fighter V, it's hard to play like that. You can't always out-solid people. And Dalsum is just really weak to the madness sometimes if you're not ready for it. Which that's going to come into play in this matchup. So I definitely think Birdie has a hard time dealing with Dalsum's neutral, but he does have answers to things such as he has armor. He has very strong corner carry, pretty good Oki on most of his knockdowns. So what it's going to come down to is if Tim's ready to react to some of the things that Dalsum will do in neutral, as far as throwing fireballs, being ready to punish full-screen fireballs or mid-screen fireballs, trying to risk jumps sometimes, trying to armor. He's just going to have to mix up all of his options as far as getting in order to really beat Dalsum. So.
Oh, yeah.
And not only Dalsum, one of the best Dalsums in the world. So.
All right, so, you and Tim are boys here. Just going to go ahead and ask this question. What is that man drinking?
I don't know. He does have, I think he's sipping on a smoothie right now.
A smoothie?
Yeah. I don't remember what flavor it was.
Looks like it might be strawberry.
Yeah.
Match the hoodie.
All right. So I think Arturo sometimes picks V-Trigger too, but I think V-Trigger 1 is the better answer against Birdie, just because it's pretty easy to go through. He picks V-Trigger 1, yeah. Pretty easy to go through Yoga Samsara. So there you go. That's another big thing in the matchup, is using Bull Slider. It will go over Sim's stand medium kick from some ranges, and it's pretty hard for Sim to punish consistently. He had him in the corner, but ended up jumping and lost positioning, but that's okay. Nice anti-air.
Got a crush counter in the air here.
Goes for the drill. And that's one thing that you got to look out for is Birdie. Anytime Sim has slide ready or V-trigger ready, slide will go under stand medium punch. So you can't really get too button happy with that button. Anti-airs with Anvil. And Archer looking pretty strong right now. Tim's got to make it a little he might do forward heavy punch start now. No, doesn't. Tries a bullhorn. And that wasn't that bad of a punish, right? Like, you have to do things like that. Nice jab check on the float. Good hit confirmed. Shouldn't have jumped. That's okay. So Sim doesn't have any good punishes to that without V-trigger.
Right.
Good check. Wow. He's gonna try. Tries to go for the setup. Catches Tim. Definitely looking a little nervous again. So I think that's one of the things Tim has to kind of calm down and think about it a little bit, because there's a couple times he did have Arturo in a pretty good spot and ended up overcommitting with stuff like a jump, not reacting to the right thing.
Look at that. Art is literally just making sure his other stream is okay.
He's probably looking at the stream on his phone right now. I wouldn't be surprised. But looking like another day at the job for Arturo. Tim taking a second to think it over. Try to make some adjustment. And we're back at my old favorite stage, the grid.
I know, man. I really like that stage.
Yeah. And they got the new grid themes. Both of them are really good. Best stage. Oh, nice jump from Tim. All right. Shouldn't have jumped again. See,
wow.
This is one thing. So he has to be happy with the positioning he gets instead of like just overcommitting with jump sometimes. All right, you have him almost to the corner. Why jump? Also, Tim could be trying to bullhorn some of these floats. Nice check. Goes for the safe thing of throw.
Gotta get out of that fire.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely think he should be trying to do it. Again, he's jumping instead of trying to walk him down.
Oh.
Nice setup. And it only works on back recovery, so Art's starting to read his pattern to back recovery. That's -7. Art doesn't punish, though. Another big check. Goes for the bull hit. That's another thing. He put himself in a really strong position to close it out and decided to go for a meaty to try and catch Sabin from moving or maybe pressing a button, but it's 0. So as soon as he blocks it, you lose your turn. If he would have kept it up with maybe something plus, you might have had that round. It's kind of Arturo is basically kind of getting the idea that Tim doesn't feel very comfortable in it and is trying to take the offense. Good idea. Nice. Catches him with the meaty stand heavy kick. All right. So see what the setup is. He drops it. No. That's plus. No, you can't press a button. Oh, come on, Tim. Come on, Tim. It's not gonna combo from there. It's not gonna combo. Just back off. Just back off. What? He tried the bullhorn it.
Why?
Just back. That's it. He couldn't combo from there. And ran out of projectile invincibility on bullhorn. Man, yeah, that was definitely he definitely didn't think that through. Oh, that hurt.